Hey guys, and welcome back. We are at the Honeybrew Meadery. We're going to be poisoning the nest of vermin down here for the guy, and we're also going to be dropping a bit of pest poison into the brewery in order to um, make, in order to get him thrown in jail, so that Saviorn can take over, so that the other guy can take over. I was going to say Saviorn, but it's not Saviorn. Pretty sure it's not Saviorn. That it's somebody else, and make sure that he can take over here for Maven Blackbriar. And cut him. Now, I mentioned while doing the the Golden Glow Estate job, that there was somebody else that there was somebody I was going to kill. Um, because of part of the job. Um, and that is down here. There's a guy down here we're going to kill who's down here with these skeevers, just to get rid of him along with the skeevers for this situation. But we'll be taking him out as well. Sorry about that, I was kind of focused there for a second. Sometimes I get focused on what I'm doing and forget that I need to be doing commentary as well. Quite a few nasty traps down here. Oh.
Did you hear something? Hey, I didn't ask you to magic me.
Yeah, I didn't ask you to cast 1,000 fireballs at me,
Good morning.
actually.
Hey, watch it. Good morning. Yes? Need something?
How will that work?
Is someone there?
There we go. Now he chillaxes. So for all of you who are curious of who the heck this guy is, he's got a journal on him that normally you kill him and you take. I'm obviously not going to kill him because he's more useful to me as being alive. He basically is very good at taming skeevers or something like that, and he wants to be the skeever king or something like that. It's a pretty kooky character, but oh yeah, we got to poison the nest. Apply poison to the nest. We're going to keep him employed to us, though, by making him into a vampire. Now, ow. Time to go to the meadery and poison the brew. Another way you can do this is that you can go up into the you can actually pick pick the lock to come into here. But then you can't. But then you don't get the. It's not as easy to get to the. Well, it's probably actually easier to get to the thing. Now, there was somebody who pointed out something that I thought was kind of funny in this. Um, you could at least pick your way into here. I might be wrong.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the right place.
Okay, then. Let's head into the meadery.
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm. I can't wait to see
Well, something
Sabjorn
we
squirm.
discussed. Well,
Job's
it's about
finished.
time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my
You'll
pay?
just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I
I
suppose you
can't
can
wait
wait
to
around
see
if you
Sabjorn
must.
squirm.
You remember that? I just remembered though that we're missing something, and I'm going to take a look around for it once we've finished taking care of this.
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunning Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored.
Now, I have a very important question.
By the eight. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
Thumbs up, please.
I don't think that could have gone any better.
Sure enough.
Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
I need to look at Saburn's books and take a look around the place one more time.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. Here, this should help.
You could have mentioned a lunatic in the lunatic in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
What are you going to do with the
Start
place?
changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exact. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
And do.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Yeah. There's a lot of meat around here. And what I'm looking for might be up in Sabjorn's office, so we're going to check there first. I know there's a bottle of mead that I need to grab while I'm here. Well, that's just a normal bottle of mead. So he should have taken her up on her offer. Fine. I don't think it's in here. Nope, it's not in there. Far off to the right. There we go. There we go. Now, with every job you do in the Thieves Guild, there's usually at least one of those rare items. And my goal is to collect as many of them as possible. So, be looking out for them. I'm not sure where the rest of them are, but I'll be keeping an eye out for them to try and find them all.
I can't believe that worked.
I can. You didn't think it was going to. You probably shouldn't have considered it as an option. There's a lot of meat in this place. Like, I know it's a meatery, but I'm kind of surprised at how much meat is in the place. Yes. We better go retrieve the item from Whiterun before we leave. I'd hate to come all this way and not get that job done. Then we'll be heading back to talk to Maven, although we might head to Solitude and take care of the job in Solitude first, before heading back. I may make it to where I need to complete them all before I head back, just to make sure that it's always finished.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim.
Sure you do.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed.
See if Whiterun is still as in bad shape as it was when we left. Hopefully it's not, but I can't say I'd be too surprised if it wasn't. Well, the outside looks a little bit better. Like I said, I'm not super worried about it. It tends to do that every once in a while. I don't exactly know what causes it. Yep, looks like it's cleaned itself up. It definitely made me nervous, though.
I ain't done nothing.
Now, where is the job? It's under in this direction.
I ain't asking for much, just a few seconds.
That. Go ahead and grab the goblet. And then let's head to Solitude. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport there. Should probably do the level up as well.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
And hopefully warm numbers books.
My father was all the family I ever had. I felt so lost when he died. But the crew of the Red Wave's my family now.
Good to see you. True, I'm...
Let's head back to the guild. Oh, we also have to return to Maven Blackbriar, apparently.
Look.
I have not prayed in a while, really. I guess it is because I am I'm using fast travel, and that does simulate game time. I gotta talk to Maven Blackbriar first. First, we'll talk to Maven, and then we'll go to see the guild.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable. My mother spares no expense where I'm concerned. I'm heir to the family fortune.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Miss Blackbriar?
I trust you have good news for me?
Job's finished. Here's the information you requested.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabion's partner is this odd little symbol.
Have you... Yeah, I've seen that symbol before, actually.
Well,
even though I
whatever
haven't.
this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the thief. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. Of course, anyone makes trouble for me and I... You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
I didn't mean to say that. Although, I kind of wish you could point out that you're the leader of the Dark Brotherhood now. But I think she kind of is just playing the role as it would be. I am kind of annoyed by how little she paid me, but I'm also aware that that's not the only payment you get for this job. Not to mention Sarra wasn't doing it for the money. At this point, she's doing it just to get herself into
no doubt about it.
better in with the Thieves Guild.
Is back, and they've got Riften in their grip.
The hear my mark is paying off. Even if my payments aren't that great. We will go that way in a moment. We're first going to go talk to Delvin and Vex real quick. We got to talk to Delvin about the thing we picked up from the meadery, and we got to talk to both of them about their jobs, which then we got to pick up new jobs from both of them. Continuing in that nice little cycle.
Well, you done or what?
Yep.
Fine. I guess you'll need your coin then. Got plenty. Take your pick. Got a tip on a desirable item. Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
Ah, here's your share. Well done. All right. Anything in particular? Got a personal request from... Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut and you'll do fine. Let me give you the details. Ah, you're back. Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair. Don't muck this up.
Alright, back to the guild to talk to them. We can also go look at the where all these items are going. You guys have probably seen me look over at it enough, but we do have what I basically call the trophy cabinet, which is over here. Where we have our bee statue, we have the golden candlestick, and we have the beauty decadent. We also have that bus. Eventually our crown will go there as soon as we get it.
Need something?
But we have quite a few more stones before we get that. And talk to Brynjolf. Hey, Brynjolf.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Again, very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
The symbol from the Golden Glow Estate was
And
involved.
this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, And now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the Guild.
Is there anything we can do about it?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Will do. Did they break into these chests because they have because I'm pretty sure they have some decent loot inside of them. And they're all for lockpick training. I do need to head off to the Clockwork Castle, and we're getting close to the end of my time for today. So we most likely will be, I will most likely be heading off sooner rather than later. So we most likely won't be finishing. We most likely will not be getting. The 45 minutes we normally do.
You want to talk to me? Okay.
Talk to Mercer.
Ah, there you are.
Hello,
I've
Mercer.
consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
Found the same marking at Honeybrew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
Clever or not, they need to die.
Don't dismiss our adversaries so easily. They're well-funded, patient, and have been able to avoid identification for years. However, don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum Eye. Slimy bastard.
What do I do?
Gullum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Will do.
I can't believe Gullum Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
How do I get him to Zoc?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullum Eye, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
He's gonna owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Can do. Um, what do I do with the information from Gulamai?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gulamai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
I've heard of the East Empire Trading Company. Can you tell me about them?
A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
Interesting. How's Gulamai an asset? You mentioned that he's close to this guild.
Gulamai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
You think Gulamai will give me trouble? More than what you were saying?
There are thieves, and then there is Gulamai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gulamai alive, but remind him who we are.
My sister in crime. What do you... Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
Now, we will be going to Solitude. Did I pick up the numbers jobs and stuff from them? Solitude and Solitude. That is lucky. A double hit for Solitude, and that's where I'm going for the main quest. Thank Lord. We'll probably, I'm going to swing by the castle, Clockwork Castle, and turn in my equipment, and turn in my stuff, because I know my inventory is getting kind of full. Once I do that, we are then going to be heading to Solitude and doing these two quests. I will not be doing the main quest today. So if you're just here for the main quest, feel free to skip the episode and head to the next one. Once we complete the other two quests, I'll be stopping. Making it easy. But before we go much further, since I've been meaning to do this, let's do the level up. We're gonna go with... I like how magic is now our lowest stat. But I want more stamina. And then as far as the goal, as the perk point goes... Shouts that affect others are 1% more powerful per level of speech. Your shouts stagger enemies within 25 feet, reducing the armor rating by 300 points for 10 seconds, and knocking enemies below 25 health to the ground. This. You're adept at hiding in someone's blind spot. Sneaking is 15% more effective within 30 feet and 30% effective within 15 feet. Interesting. Spells and scrolls are 1% more powerful per level of speak if the target has not detected you when casting 2 times spells. We could go with the one-handed route. Unblocked attack with daggers deal an additional 1 point of damage per second for 30 seconds. The target is living. The effect stacks. We're gonna go with that. That'll be be effective in the long range. I mean, that'll be effective in the long run with her using daggers as often as she does. Or rip somebody apart using that.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Alright. We're going to head back to Clockwork, like I said. I will see you guys at Solitude. And here we are back in Solitude, feeling much lighter.
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of those Sijic monks. Man's been hidden in school,
Now, much like I said, we're going to be taking care of the side quest before we go talk to Galamai. Galamai is in the Weaking Skeever. We'll be heading to the other locations first.
You should see me when you get bored.
Care of that.
Are you playing hide and seek?
I've got weapons forgiven.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
I like that thought process that he says, if I've got weapons forgiven and armor forgotten. It's like,
Good
yeah, that
business
makes
for the
sense.
East Empire Company means all the more gold for the Empire.
Sense.
Codlek White Mane is in a better place now. For is there any place better than Sovngarde?
Yeah. Probably think of a few.
Need something?
Shadows. Into the Briarling house. That's kind of annoying. Actually, I have an idea. Pretty sure there's a whisper in here. Here we go. Voice in that shout, it's a whisper revealing life force. Nope, that's not it. Throw voice. The theme that is heard, but the source is unknown, flowing those to seek it out. There we go.
My God! My God! My God!
I'm just planning on sitting here all night. It's annoying. I kind of like, I've never really used throw voice. That was the first time. I actually think it's hilarious that it actually makes, like, you can hear what they would say.
My God!
come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Papa says I won't see Ravir anymore.
Alright.
But he wouldn't tell me why not.
Alright. I will see you all in the next one when we speak with Gulamai. But I need to end it here. So I will talk to y'all later. Talk to y'all later. Bye.